Greetings. It's been 2 months, but welcome to part 3 of my book decluttering videos. Quite a few things have happened book-wise since my first 2 videos, so I'm going to bring you up to date. The first thing is that I'm still reading Interview with the Vampire, and I've decided that when I'm done with it, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm still reading Blue Angel. I don't know if I want to continue reading it or if I just want to stop reading it. Either way, I'm going to get rid of this one as well. I stopped reading Boy Still Missing. I just didn't like it, and I wasn't going to force myself to read it. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I started reading All American Boys. I like it, but it's very elementary, so it feels like I'm reading from the point of view of a child, which is kind of difficult. Since I made the first 2 videos, I have read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I wasn't expecting to like it, but I actually loved it, and I'll probably read it again. I've also decided to get rid of 4 more books. The first one is Jurassic Park. It was in my maybe pile last time, and I finally decided to just get rid of it. The second one is Addams Family. I never really had any interest in reading this. It was in my maybe pile with Jurassic Park, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The third one is Jaws. It was one of the books that I still had to read. I started reading it and it was just boring and bland, and I have a feeling that it wouldn't have gotten much better later on in the book. The last one is The Amityville Horror. This was one of the books that I had decided to keep, but I found out that the whole story was kind of faked. Like, everyone involved in it, like, plotted this whole situation, and none of the supernatural stuff actually happened, so it made me not like it as much. I have also gotten 5 new books. The first one I got from my boyfriend's mom. It's called The Sorcerer's Companion, A Guide to the Magical World of Harry Potter. It's really cool. It has to do with stuff from the movie, like creatures and different subjects that they studied, and just stuff in the magical world in general. I got Fast Food Nation, which I've wanted to read for like the last year or 2. It's about the fast food industry and its connections to obesity and capitalism and just society in general. I got Salt, Sugar, Fat, which is, in my mind, a companion piece, because it's essentially the same thing as Fast Food Nation, but it's about the processed food industry. And it even says on the front, a fast food nation for the processed food industry. I got The Bell Jar. I searched half-price books for this book because I've been wanting to read it since high school. And one day I was like, I'm gonna go to a bookstore and I'm gonna find it, and I did. I found it for $7, and this is probably gonna be one of the books that I read in like a day, because I've been wanting to read it for so long, and it's not that big of a book, so I'm really excited to read this one. And the last one is Columbine, and it's a pretty decent sized book. It's obviously about the Columbine shooting. My lights just dimmed. It's about the Columbine shooting, and it is a very touchy and sensitive subject, but it is one that I'm very fascinated by, so I'm looking forward to reading that book. So, these are all of the books that I'm getting rid of immediately. And these are the books that I'm getting rid of after I finish reading them. So in total, I'm getting rid of 23 books, not including the 3 that I've already gotten rid of, which were the Friends book, It's Kind of a Funny Story, and the Scary Stories Treasury. This is what my bookshelf looks like after I put the books back on it and rearranged it. I have the 3 books that I'm reading right now, The Little Angel, and the other stuff. There's, added to this, the box that my new glasses came in today, and then this little card that my friend Chase gave me. I have the books that I need to read, the books that I have read that I'm keeping, the Fifth Wave series, the Mortal Instruments series plus the companion piece, the Dark Artifices, Harry Potter books, through there, Beetle the Bard, Cursed Child, Fantastic Beasts, Sorcerer's Companion, then my magazines, the notebooks and folders, yearbooks, photo album, clarinet music, doctor stuff, grown-up stuff, awards, therapy stuff, and like health insurance and everything. I still have the teeth, the paint samples, the nightlight, and the little notebooks. The reason that I decided to declutter my books is because I am on the road to becoming a minimalist. And if I can get down to as little physical books as possible, then that's great. I am getting a Kindle soon, so eventually I will be replacing almost all of my physical books with ebooks. I will keep all of my Harry Potter books, and then like 8 or 9 of my other books, but all the rest of them I will replace with an ebook. So